Jason Myers set to kick off.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield on play action. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he goes out of bounds. Just shy of the 45.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Buying time to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Running from the gun with Henry. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's complete to Grant. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And the 49er first down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down. And the other day they told us when we've got third and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But it'll be second down. Throwing. Mayfield. Sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, found a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a third and 15. Throwing is Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. No problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
No gain on the play. It's now third.
On third down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. This will complete to Curtis Samuel. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happy?
They're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Now this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. Why fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. This is like using up a big play for no reason at all. Leave your offense on the field and pick it up. But again, what were we doing? We're nitpicking, right? Because they did get it.
It worked.
Situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down. Hurts. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Evan Ingram, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Looking here for Smith downfield. He's got him in. Complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. They still can't get it. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete on the throw.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Open man is Samuel, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
7-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. An important play right here. 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They go play action with Hurts. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. For 25 yards that time.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that'll help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. Trying to improvise. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't Let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Just keeping the play alive. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Here's Mayfield. To be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mayfield off the play fake. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, look to fall another down, right?
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. He has to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. Flushed out right. And it is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield right at the 48. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And Ingram holds it in. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down 49ers. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Finds his tight end Ingram. A gain of 6 there on first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down.
This is Henry. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Niners 17. Rams 3.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Dante Jackson picks it.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They begin with Henry. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Grady Williams picks it off. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Niners, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.